Welcome to the jungle. You're gonna die.
While real danger was lurking in America's cities,
Cities were scary places to be.
most bands were still playing it safe.
It was an era where rock and roll was Poison, Whitesnake, and just crappy bands.
Until one bold new video put the sex and drugs back into rock and roll.
Guns N' Roses comes in as King Kong and just kicks everybody's ass.
And thrust five badasses into the middle of the decency debate.
I didn't know that it was gonna hit such a nerve.
Now, a video that rocked the world. Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the Jungle was shot in 1987, right around the time of the big stock market crash.
Now, all of a sudden, the gritty realities of the world at large were beginning to come home.
People were scared of being in the cities. Crack cocaine was an epidemic that it seemed like city authorities could not get a handle on. Homelessness was up, crime was up. It had jumped nearly 2% in just 1 year.
We had on average in New York City 5 homicides per day.
You saw families, when they could afford it, ditching the cities and moving to the suburbs because cities were scary places to be.
And while urban America was in chaos, popular music was blissfully celebrating glam escapism.
It was an era where rock and roll was Poison and Whitesnake and just one after another of these just crappy bands.
There was a lot of really bad pop, a lot of one-hit wonders that we all know and love that we can tap our foot to, but there's no longevity to it.
I think a lot of what happened at that point was kids in middle America didn't really have anything to sort of grasp onto that was real.
But a gritty, aggressive, and dangerous new sound was beginning to rise up from the streets of LA.
Here we have these 5 crazy, authentic, real, degenerate drug addicts that make dangerous music.
Guns N' Roses were a bunch of street rats from Indiana, from Seattle, from native LA, drawn to, the rock and roll scene.
So Guns N' Roses, you had Izzy Stradlin, and you had Steven Adler, Duff Rose McKagan, Slash, and Mr. W. Axl Rose.
We were just the real deal. We were everything that we were influenced by in rock and roll, turned out to 15. There was no other 5 guys that could have made up that band. So those 5 personalities drew from everything that, we were influenced by, and then we just cranked it way the f*** up.